Well, hello. Ooh, is that rain? Welcome. Welcome to another one line of code. I'm one line. Today we're going to continue working on the financial management project management finances. Um, if anyone wants to donate to the project management finances, please feel free to do so. Links provided in the description below. No, there are no links for that. No such thing. Anyway, hi. Happy Friday. Today is also community day here on this channel, and the bot is apparently not running. Thank you, Dukasoft, for letting me know. Let's get the bot connected. I wonder if it had to do with updating Chrome browser. What is my bot? My bot is localhost 7269. Apparently. Okay, so let's try joining. And we're joined. Please try again. I think. I don't know. Seem confused. Go over here. Actually, I need to a message. Yes, we are joined. Okay, bot's awake. So anyway, community day means that I do get it. I do. It says work to thought bang. Wait, what? I don't get it. Anyway, this thing needs to squish, go up. I need to rearrange my window. Plural. Awesome times. Okay, here is our app. This is what we designed initially, and this is what we've created so far. Oh yeah, I was talking about community day. So, generally what we do on community day is we open up the stream Discord voice channel. You can see my name up there now because I just joined. And anyone that has any topics that they would like to discuss regarding technology, regarding .NET. So I tried to go in from as narrow as .NET to programming to technology to I'm avoiding saying the last bit because I'd rather just not talk about anything outside of the realm of technology and stuff that is non like it can be controversial as far as programming practices or what is the best way to do XYZ, but not in the realm of let's start discussing our opinions about how society should work, how people should work, politics, etc. I'd prefer to stay away from those topics on this channel. There are other channels for that. Wow, Stream Elements. You're going a little crazy there. Stream Elements just gave us our Discord shout out. A shout out for Captain Commerce, who is an amazing streamer. He's a .NET developer as well. He will most likely be streaming tonight. He usually streams on Fridays. So we'll see if he is there, if he's feeling up to it. Dukesoft, my work is done. And finally, we have Rise of Piracy, Irish John Games' game. He's been developing it live on stream and doing a damn good job, if I do say so myself. It's looking pretty good. We should be seeing a released product, early access products, S***N, or soon TM, depending on how you feel like saying it. I'm actually curious if the website currently still says that it's early access coming soon. We're not excited by his game in his current state, then you should wait until the game. Okay, so I think he does have early access out. I haven't really been paying attention because I've been having other streamers muted most of the time. But yeah, just check it out. Links in the chat right there. Okay, so If you do want to talk about anything using your voice, and your voice will come through the stream, it'll get recorded to the VOD. So if you aren't comfortable with that, then just feel free to converse with me through chat. But yeah, if you feel like doing that, hop into the stream waiting room in our Discord server, and I'll pull you into the stream room and we'll have a discussion. But until then, we'll just continue working through the project. So we saw what the design was, and here is, oh, we're already there, the running app, which we just finished on our last stream. We just finished resetting up the Maui project for it, the Maui Hybrid project. So we now have a fully functional Maui, except when running on Android, right? Because there was an issue with the endpoint, most likely, since it's not running on 0000. And I remember there was a thing about how to get around that. So I'll have to watch a video again, find the video, and then watch it again, and then we'll figure out how to do that eventually. But for now, we're just going to come back to the app running in Blazor WebAssembly, but that was proof that we can run it in WebAssembly and as a desktop app. We could also run it as Blazor server if we so decided. And we can pretty much slap any front end on it as long as the API is running. And Cores allows the IP/URL. The origin is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this is how far we got. We were able to get the account summary component to show up, and it'll stay there for every single tab, because the only content that's changing when we change the tabs is the enter payment details, enter deposit details, enter transfer details. So this form here. The other thing that we got working was sticky navigation tab, and our transaction history is working the way that we want it to, where it will refresh on, not refresh, but update when you enter a new transaction. So let's say 5/12/2022. I transferred 500 monetary units from my primary checking to my primary savings. I guess we can get rid of these now. And that will show up down here immediately. It will show up down here immediately. Doesn't seem very immediate to me. There it is. Definitely we'll have to figure out what's going on there. I thought that we fixed the issue with this list refreshing, but it probably has something to do with a taco, with the way that it's filtering the results on refresh, where it should be refreshing as of the beginning of time. And that's definitely what it is. So I guess no, because it's using the payment entry date, or the transaction entry date, not the actual transaction date. So Amin is here. Hello, Amin. Happy Friday to you. I hope it's been a great week and that you are, I think you're pretty close to the end of your workday, if you even, if it's not already the end of your workday. Oh, tasty. But yeah, we'll figure that out. But right now, we are back to, I may as well log that as an issue. I'm going to start using issues because, dang it, I wanted to call it code complete, but it's not. It's not code complete because we still need an edit and we still need the filter transactions history list based on clicking on one of these links. It's a time for watching the stream. It's a thing. Oh, is it a national thing or is it just local? Or is it just local? Oh, yeah, and then the ability to set something as pending and not pending. Dang it. There's still quite a bit of functionality to be done. It's really close, though. It's really, really close. So, the team that we are going to do, gosh, I really don't want to do any UI stuff. Okay, so we are done with this branch. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to check in. This was not supposed to be account history. This was supposed to be account summary. But we're going to check this in. And yeah, that's that. Or not check it in. You know what I meant. Create a pull request. It's already checked in. Added account summary. And this is supposed to be add account summary. Component and positioned in the data entry pages. I don't know why. Sometimes it's capitalized, sometimes it's not. But Amina's saying, I'm thinking of getting a monitor. What's the right size in your opinion? The right size is the one that, based on how far away you are from your monitor, you can set it to the resolution you want to set it to. So if you want 4K resolution, and you are 10 feet away from your monitor most of the time, I would recommend getting a 70-inch, something massive. But if you're standing next to it, then you can go for something like a 32-inch, maybe as far down as a 24-inch, depending on how close you are going to be to your monitor. And also how good your eyesight is. So yeah, it all depends on what resolution you're going to be using and how far away you're going to be most of the time. And hello, Max. Happy Friday to you. How was your day? I am going to assign this to myself. 42 is too big. But Dukasoft was recommending 42-inch. Yeah, you can get an ultra wide if you're into that. I still don't think that I would be into an ultra wide. I actually want to get rid of monitors. I want AR to be a thing already. Pretty good. Do you want to play a chess round? I'll probably lose, but is it a link that you could send me? Yeah. Then send. Unless someone else beats me to it. It's timed? I'm going to go with beginner. It's timed? Why is it timed? I'm going to trap myself. Oh, yeah. Uh, Harry, what do I do? I don't like time things. Is it my go again or no? Waiting. I think I'm waiting on you. Oh, is it my turn? No. Max's turn. Mm. Aw. Aw.
I got a bad feeling about
I
this.
got a really bad feeling about this. I'm really bad at chess. Um, let's go with no. I don't want to do that. I want a place to stay. Hmm. Yeah, I do. So, did any of that sound good to you? I mean, though, like, I think my monitors are 24 inch, 20, 26 inch. I can't believe you. You have 28 inches currently? Yeah, so maybe if you want to get a bigger one, 32 might be big enough. But again, depending on how far away you're sitting, etc. No, come back. I'll miss you. And to go on the offensive. What? I can't believe you. I can't believe you, man. You're supposed to help me out. Treat me like a noob. Will 4 inch look like an upgrade? Yeah, if you're looking at it, just add 4 inches to the diagonal. So if you have a ruler that's long enough, then just do 32 inches of screen on the diagonal. Maybe that'll help. Hmm. Tempting, isn't it? I won't be surprised if the move logs will be used to train an AI. True, yeah. But it would have to be like, a noob AI for when it's trying to read mine. Is Watashi wa noob desu. He took my pawn. No. And having a time limit is rough. Sure. Yes. Why not? Ouch. I mean, no, not fail. Noob. Ouch.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I got a very bad feeling about this. Ouch. I have lost this game. Ouch. Wait, you have me in check? Oh, you have me in check. Wow. Ouch. Into a corner. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, I'm in check again. Run away. Ouch. Oh, I can't. Just take my pawn. Oh, thank you. Checkmate. Or whatever it's called. Oh, I can still move. White king. Oh, you were supposed to go to c8, but that's fine. Same thing. Yay! Congratulations, Max. 16 blunders. Look at that. 16 mistakes. Oh my gosh. It's been a long time since I've played chess. And I was really trying, by the way. I wasn't just letting you win. I promise. Yeah. Let's go. But yeah, thank you for the game, Max. Fun times. Fun times. Ow. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, positively. Um, let's see. We are checking, doing a pull request is what we were doing. And no approvals required, has no conflicts, and everything has been tested. So we're going to go ahead and merge. I'm going to make sure that I can pull that branch. I have changes. Oh, right, because I just made a change to that was dumb. Bang focus. No, not focus. Today is community day. It is focus on you. Bring the changes with me, please. Yeah, so if you do have any topics that you want to discuss, as I mentioned at the top, feel free to hop into the stream room or discuss with me here in chat. And we can go off on technology tangents all over the place. What is this? Oh, I was like, how do I have a meeting coming up? It's not really a meeting. Oh, yay. And I got another toggle screen display shortcut while keyboard test is running and maps to the Windows key. Can you put reproduction steps in there, please? Oh my gosh. By the way, I've decided now what I'll do after school. I'm going to go to university. So you're going to start taking some college credits already? Abin is saying I'm getting deeper in Azure DevOps pipelines, setups, and releases. That's awesome. We have a situation currently at my job. Oh, after school, not like after your school day, but after you graduate from school. Gotcha. A little slow here. But that's awesome. Do you know what you want to study in university? I mean, I assume either computer science or information science or computer engineering. I don't know what you prefer more, programming or hardware or what. Teaching ChatGPT class. Oh, I mean, um, have I tried deploying Duende server? No, I never have. But what I was saying is we have a small situation where we have another team that isn't in our. They don't have any of their stuff in Azure. I think they're doing all of their stuff through GitHub Enterprise. And we have all of our build and release pipelines in Azure. And we're supposed to be integrating some of their components into our application. And that means that when they build, we're going to get a new set of their components if they make changes to them. So these are Angular components that are turned into custom HTML elements and or custom web elements, I think is what it's called. Anyway, so we're going to have to set up some kind of process where either our pipeline will go and pull, like what I'm hoping will happen is we can set up a pipeline on our end that no, not even that. I mean, this is like they aren't going they are hesitant to create a NuGet package because it's too much work. And yeah, like for me, it's if you already have some kind of GitHub actions, then it seems like, and I could be completely wrong about this, but it seems like you could add a step that when you do your ng build for all of your custom web components, you have the output files, the JavaScript files, put into a .NET class library, and then have that class library generate a NuGet package on build, publish the NuGet package. And I've done most of that work in our proof of concept project, where when you build the Angular components and you use ng-build and you tell it to output to the www root folder of the Razor class library, and then you build the Razor class library, and that generates a NuGet package and outputs to wherever you tell it to. I have a post build event that will copy it for now from the project bin. Is it bin? It might be an obj. I can never remember where the NuGet package actually gets generated. Where is my UI? This is my UI. Generate package on generate. I always pick that one on accident. Package on build. Okay, so if I were to build my Blazor UI as a NuGet package, then the output goes to. Man, I'm having trouble answering your questions fast enough. The output might go into obj. Oh, right. Currently in use. Cannot do. No? Oh, no, I'm so blind. Let's stop. Stop the app. And then we'll rebuild it. Rebuild. Okay. So let me see what I missed. So part of the Duende server thing was that it's expensive as hell, says Amin. Yeah, I don't even know what Duende server is. I used to have a. Wait, what do I know Duende from? I have no idea what I know Duende from. Uh-uh. The name rings a bell. Oh, Duende Identity Server. Right. Thank you, Dukasoft. So yes, they are expensive as hell. Uh, if your company makes more than $1 million a year and has more than X number, or has, yeah, I know what the pricing looks like. Oh, man. But like if you're using it for five, up to five, I think it was up to five, and what do they call them? I can't remember what the actual terminology was, but I had to look all of this up when I was working at the Rocky Mountain Arsenal. Pricing, 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 view pricing. Client applications is the word. So 5 clients, and yeah, it's just crazy. But I don't know if they still have it, but they had a freemium licensing model, which is if you don't meet the requirements for this, and you make less than, your company makes less than $1 million a year, and your site gets less than so much traffic, and you have less than so many employees, then you can use it for free. Yeah, that's all I know. That's all I know. Oh, delete this now. What else do we have? We do have an on-premise NuGet. I didn't know that was possible. Yeah. So we have a private NuGet feed from our Azure DevOps. but we could, if we wanted to, use an on-prem, because it's essentially you just point it to any location that has a whole bunch of new packages. .new package. It's called Community Edition. For-profit companies or individuals with less than $1 million USD projected annual gross and access to less than 3 million in capital finances, nonprofit organizations, registered charities. So yeah. Thank you for finding that, Dukasoft. Say if you're just making a project for yourself, like a little standalone project, then you should be able to use Community Edition. Community Edition. And they are valid for 1 year at a time. Well, did I even pull? I don't think I even pulled. I deleted the branch, but that's okay. We can always restore the branch if needed. Okay, so we are up to date. Rebuild and run. Excuse me. Did I ever get a NuGet package? Obj. New package. I'm just so blind. Is this not actually the right tag element? Why am I not getting IntelliSense? I don't want Copilot. I want IntelliSense. It is generate package on build. I don't know why exactly it's not generating a .new package. Probably because I don't have everything in here that I need, like all of the configuration. But I thought it would just read everything from the assembly without me needing to fill in the details. Seems like not. But yeah, I can just copy over the details from the Blazor component library project that we have out there floating in woo-woo land. What? Woo land. Where is they? Okay, so we need to figure out why I don't want to do this. So we have 3 places that we can go. We can set up the pending thing here so that when you click on this, you can set it to pending, or you can enter a posted date, which will take it out of pending. Okay, Max, thank you so much for coming by and for the fun game of chess. Congratulations on kicking my buttuckus. I hope you also have a fantastic weekend. Ooh, Amin says he sent them an email. I hope you are able to get Community Edition. Do, do, do. The second place that we can go is fixing the issue with adding a new. Oh, there are 4 places that we can go. The second one is when we add a new transaction with a date less than the most recent or just whatever. When we had a new transaction, getting this thing to refresh, which I know we've touched on before, but we need a haircut, says I'm. Oh, are you starting to grow? Accidentally let your hair grow out too? I was gonna cut mine because I need to get a picture taken for official government uh, identification type stuff. Hello, Zotralord. Holy cow! Happy New Year to you as well. I hope all is going fantastically for you. I think Dukasoft is indicating he is a lurkin, like a turkin. You have nothing to apologize for. There is absolutely no requirement, no expectation. You come by whenever you feel like coming by. Hang out for as long as you feel like hanging out. Glad to have you here. Everything is going really, really well. I mean, it's not like the most impressive app or anything. But as you see from Digisoft, you could always catch up on the streams in YouTube from YouTube. I have been posting all of these videos to the YouTubes 24 hours after the stream ends, at least. It was a test. The haircut was a test because I do need a haircut. Oh, yeah, the whole thing was I wanted to get it cut, but now if I cut it, I don't think it'll grow out long enough before the photo to where I would want it. But then again, I don't really care all that much, so maybe I will. It is impressive because it's something you've created and you're super. Well, thank you. I apologize. I appreciate your kind words. You are an amazing person yourself. How is your situation at work going? And you have a super duper big project at work. Thinking of the right time to get a haircut. Oh no. Oh man. I love it. We're migrating a bunch of servers from 180 domain to another. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. When should I get my hair cut? Oh my goodness. Okay. So I told you about two of them. The third one is to be able to edit a row, and the fourth one is to show transaction history for the clicked on account. Mm. Does anyone have any preferences for any of those? So, number one, be able to modify pending from this UI element here. Number two is get the refresh transaction history refresh to work correctly, properly in all cases when you enter a new transaction. Number three was an edit functionality to click on any transaction here and modify it. Number four is to transaction history filter UI based on account clicked. Oh. And if no one has any preferences, then I will just go in that order. Okay, Zoltra Lord. I hope your meeting doesn't bog you down, doesn't weigh you down. Thank you, is what I'm trying to say. Thanks. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up. That's what's up. Okay, so since we haven't had any responses, we'll just go in that order. So let's get the pending to work. So inline pending modification, click on this thing, you get a little text prompt to put in the posted date, and that will mark it as no longer pending. So the first thing that we're going to do for that is create a GitHub issue in the project. And thankfully, Dukasoft just recently put the project link up here. It would have been faster if I just typed it. Oh my gosh, it was way up here. Okay. And didn't I still have it open, or did I actually close it right after I did the pull request? It looks like I closed it. I closed it. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? Masu. Oh, right. We need to update this one to say that this has been completed. It needs to be assigned to me. Okay, completed. Completed and PR number 11. 11. Irish John Games was talking about that scene not too long ago. Is that everything? Status is done. Close with comment. So we're going to go ahead and create the issue for all 4 of those things so that I can remember them. Not too long ago, Thindle, I think it was, helped us set up a project so that when we create these issues, they can be associated with this project. And so these are going to be enhancements. Or it's actually just, I don't think these are enhancements. These are just development work. They are implementations. They are features that need to be added. So feature. I don't remember if we used a forward slash or a backslash. We used a forward slash. Okay, so feature. What else did we have in here? Why do I have a 10? Not that. Why do I have a 10 in there? Oh, I know why. Because the actual pull request, the branch that I checked in was enhancement slash 10 and then the name of the issue. Okay. So yes, no number, just feature. And the feature is going to be, and don't people usually do stuff like that, or do they just use labels? All right. Labels is a thing. That works. And that's why I used enhancement, because the only label you have is called enhancement. Assigned to me. So this one is, oh, and then project. Gosh, so many things to click on, but at least they make it super duper easy to just click on them there. So this one was toggle pending from transaction history. Yeah, the end. The allow users to change the pending status of a transaction by clicking on a the pending toggle in the transaction history component. Does that make sense? No? Good. Submitted as a new issue. Next. You got a coffee machine. What kind is it? I almost have enough points with Keurig to get a free coffee machine. And Amin says he's super grateful for it. Coffee is very important in the life of a developer, excuse me, for those of us that like coffee. I would just say caffeine in general. Some developers really prefer tea over coffee, and usually caffeinated at that. Or just Monster Energy drink or Red Bull or any of the other popular energy drinks. Mountain Dew used to be the drink of choice back in 1864. This one was edit transaction functionality. What did I word the other one? I already forgot. I want to be consistent in my wording, but I've already forgotten. Allow user. Okay, so allow. So I'm writing it in almost. No, I'm not even writing it in story. Allow users to. Ooh. Let me copy that. Copy coffee. Copy the coffee. Ooh. Oh, it's not just a coffee machine. It's an espresso machine. I don't care. You could be in French. Je parle François? I have no idea if I said anything. Anyway, this looks, and it has a frother. Oh, it has a frother. Personalize. No, that was give me information. Oh wait, no, that was the right thing, right? Yeah. So I don't need anything except for the functional cookies. How do I save? Just take me back here. Continue without accepting. But yes, this looks fantastic. And it comes in red. And you can make a double shot at the same time. Yes, I mean, cookies, I accept. Do they come with a coffee maker? Cup is too small. Gosh, too soft. It's such a hoot. Ham. Allow users to edit transactions from the transaction history. Actually, just from anywhere, because it might not only be in the transaction history. Although, where else would you have it? Yeah, I guess from the transaction history component. I'm wondering how much is too much coffee. How strong do you make your espressos? My question is, how much water is too much water? 42 cups, says Dukesoft. Ruth. Thank you, Irish John Games, for giving me so many habits. Drink of water. Such as in saying truth when people say true statements. Oh man, he sent out a message this morning on his Discord letting us know like a public service announcement of a confirmed scammer that was in our channel. So I was really, really grateful for that. Next issue, please. The next issue I said was a bug. Bug. Ooh, a bug. 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 Um, and this one is transaction history does not refresh properly when entering a transaction. And like a good neighbor, we're going to put steps to reproduce as well as what we expect to happen and what actually happens because it makes sense. Steps to reproduce. Um, and actually, I do need to verify that it happens on all of them or find out which ones are affected and if there are certain conditions. But one that we know happens, actually, you know what? We don't need to go into detail about that. That would be part of the discovery while we are fixing the bug. But the one that we know happened was go to the data entry page. To the transfer tab. I think it's called transfers, right? Enter a new transaction. Yeah, I'm still curious to know if it was just a transaction that I added that has a transaction date that is less than the most recent transaction date, or if it's just any transaction. So let's go ahead and enter one for the 15th, for example. And then we'll get some money back from our savings account. Yeah, okay. So that one was a transaction date that is later than the most recent transaction date, but it still didn't refresh properly. Enter a new transaction. Submit the new transaction. Expected. The transaction history at the bottom should show the new transfer transaction. What actually happened? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing happened. Well, not nothing. I mean, it actually submitted the transaction, but that's okay. If the developer needs to know more information, they'll ask me. What? What's the next one? The next one I said was we have the inline edit, we have the new transactions getting refreshed, we have the pending, and we have the. Oh, I don't know if I want to put that as a thing though, but I know that I want it eventually, so yes, I do. Hello, Jeeper. I am doing fantastic. How are you doing on this fine Friday? Fine Friday. Friday, Friday, Faraday, Faraday. Oh yeah. As a reminder, it is Community Day on the channel, so if there's anything that you want to discuss, it doesn't have to be anything related to this project at all. It could be related to stuff you're working on. It could be other technology focused things or technology adjacent things. Maybe some technology that you're excited about. Have you been playing around with ChatGPT? That seems to be the current hot topic. Or Stable Diffusion or Midjourney or just any of the AI products that have come out lately that we're experimenting with. It is Friday and Jeeper is doing great. That's really good to hear. There were Fridays in the past where it just felt very stressful for me because there were products that needed to get out, and Fridays meant I'm not able to touch the application until Monday after the end of my workday, and that's too much time in between thoughts for me. And then I have to remember where I was and retrace my steps and take the first hour or so refamiliarizing myself with the code. But this today is going really well. I've only been working on small issues that have been assigned to me for our most recent release, and just the same old, same old. So we're in a routine state, which I knew we were going to get to, and I absolutely love. But oh my goodness, I am so tired of UI work. But that's fine. It's okay. And this isn't like, adding new features, adding new UI features, or coming up with a design, which is already difficult for me, but, or having someone else have the design and I just implement it. This is take the existing UI and make it so that you can track what you're testing through automated testing. So I'm putting IDs on everything. I'm making sure everything has the right class name. I'm consolidating classes and making general class rules, if there are any, that apply all over the app. Yeah, pixels moving. Very much yes. So this is an enhancement for filter test summary. Test summary. That's what I get for thinking about my work product. Filter account summary. Did I put test summary in any of the other ones? That would be hilarious. Transaction history. And it's not even account summary, it is transaction history. So filter transaction history based on clicked account from account summary. A coconut. Such a dirty mouth. How dare you? Um, this can be in. Oh, right, right. First, allow users to click on an account from the account summary to display a filtered list of ULF transactions for that account. Heroku is no longer providing free services. That's sad. Um, have you tried Pluto? I think they're still free. Although I don't exactly know what all Heroku does. Is it you have to have a Heroku device? Wait. Wait. You're talking cloud platform. Not the little thingy that you put and attach your TV to. I don't I don't I think I'm somewhere else. Isn't there a device that you put on your TV that was called Heroku? Am I thinking of something else entirely? Just Roku? Thank you, Live Coding. Just in time, too. Thank you so much. Heroku is my go to platform to deploy hobby projects. Gotcha. Yeah, mine was still AWS. I really haven't been deploying anything to the cloud at all. I've just been doing everything locally. I haven't had a need to use the cloud at the moment. Okay. Um, that's it. I created the issues. So we're going to pick one and run. Can you create branches from issues? Yeah, you can. Huh. Wow. I didn't know that you could create branches. Oh, man. We're using Azure DevOps for all of our features and bug tracking. And Dukasoft gave live coding a shout out. If you haven't followed live coding, he streams on rare occasions, and when he does, it is a ton of fun. It is so much fun hanging out with him. Rip Heroku free lunch. Ah. Yeah, Heroku is almost unparalleled for how easy it was to deploy a database backend, Ruby on Rails project, Rails new, write your app, add migration, and migrations and everything. Git push, it's live. The end. Oh, and now they don't have that free tier anymore, or whatever it's called. And it even works with .NET. You can deploy anything since you can contain it, containerize it. Okay, I'm gonna find out what that does. Oh, yeah, cool. The word was difficult to write. Yeah, I get it. Dead to me also. You guys. It's dead to me. And that's kind of funny because we were at least looking at Duende Identity Server, and we did find a more clear topic about how their freemium model works, which is you use Community Edition if you meet the criteria for being able to use Community Edition. Oh, I don't have the sad trumpet, do I? No, I don't. Yeah, and Amin sent a mail to them earlier to see if he qualifies, and hopefully he'll get it. I mean, fail sound is close, but it's still not quite sad trumpet, is it? Is it? Close. Okay, so we're in our branch. We're gonna be in our branch for. Oh, we can delete our local version of that. You know what? Why did that still show as being connected to a remote branch? Why are you still showing? Did I not just do a git? Fetch, maybe. Do a fetch. Aren't you supposed to refresh my remotes when you do that? Why are you still showing as Let's open. Or request. You. Yeah, I deleted it and closed it. Am I naive? I am naive. No, he said native. Native what? There's a lot of native that I could be. Oh, and this one can be assigned to this project. And this was a enhancement. Native lion, yes. But hello, Rentaxor. Epic Sax Guy works. You mean Kenny G? I'm all moving my mouse around and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to find out why this branch is still showing up as active when I deleted it. And I thought that the branches refresh when you do a pull. Sync? No. Don't know. We're going to ignore it. Doesn't matter. Bringing our changes with us because the only thing that I did was added generate packages on build. Native Indian from Bangladesh. I am not, actually. Both of my parents are from Puerto Rico, so that would make me Puerto Rican. However, I was raised mostly in America or on American soil, and that's why you don't hear a Hispanic accent. You hear an American accent, a very clear, I don't know, strong, I guess you can call it American accent from probably, I don't know. I don't know how to classify what region my accent would be from either. I would think I sound most like the people from the Northwest. No, because Montanans have. I was gonna say Midwest, but there's a lot, a lot of different dialects in the Midwest. So I guess Kansas. Yeah, Kansas. I have a Kansan accent. I'm not allowed. I was trying to qualify live coding because I'm trying to be considerate that, us dumb Americans are always saying everyone else has an accent and we don't. But it is true. To me, I don't have an accent. Everyone else has an accent, including Southerners, Southerners. And there are multiple Southern accents too. Yeah. We can definitely detect your French English accent. I mean, the two of the prominent team members I work with are French immigrant. Are you with the? I have no idea what that is. I haven't really been to Puerto Rico very often. I've visited on occasion with my parents in the far past. No, just because I'm Puerto Rican does not make me a gang member. Yeah, absolutely. It is community day. Please feel free to hop into the stream. waiting room. Oh, wait, you're in Twitch glitch. You like using Twitch glitch. Okay, I'm pulling you into the stream and now, so you can mute your ears or stream. Hello, welcome. We can hear you. Actually, I don't have any sound issues today. Oh my gosh, that's weird. uh, hello, caller. I was talking about that a little bit earlier, where we need to, we're essentially recreating our pipeline to incorporate doing someone else's pipeline for them because they haven't gone to Azure DevOps. And it's like, you don't really need to be in Azure DevOps. You could still have it pull your Git repo, build, create artifacts, etc. No, because Azure Pipelines YAML is slightly different than GitHub Actions, I guess. Uh, yeah, yeah, I agree. Can you help me understand this meme? Okay. Fixed. Mm-hmm. No, 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 you're allowed. You're allowed. Yeah, because like right now, this has been one of our current headaches, and it's working with another team who is just saying we can't create an we can't change over to Azure, which makes perfect sense because they have all of their stuff only in GitHub Enterprise, and that's it. And they have their build pipeline or their GitHub Actions. Is that what it's called? There, and they don't want. But we're only asking for one part of it, which is when they compile their Angular components to web components, just have that feed to somewhere that we have access to. And they're like, yeah, we'll put it on a network storage location and you can pull it from there. No idea. It's going to be, it's brand new. We're just now starting. Yeah. 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 So I don't know if you heard that part too, though, but they are not wanting to create packages either for it. It's just we're going to create JavaScript files. You're going to go and copy them into your product. So you know these troubles. I mean, you know me. This is my first time working on a team like this, especially with different products across the company with different teams. So I don't know what it's like. I have no idea. Mhm. All right. But yeah, no, yeah, all of us are. But I was going to respond to a part of that. Oh yeah, yeah. So for our team, we do NuGet packages, except that we don't do them as version NuGet packages. When you do development work on the things that turn into packages, they stay the same version number. And when you build them on your machine, they have a post build that sends them to the .NuGet slash packages slash their product name or their assembly name. And that means that if you make any changes to the front end or the core application that depends on changes made to the shared packages, you can test it immediately. However, that also means that if I pull main, sorry, um, for the core project, and I run it and it breaks, and it's like this class doesn't have this method, and I don't see that class anywhere in the core project. I'm supposed to know go to shared packages, rebuild on your local machine, or get latest, rebuild on your local machine. And then what happens when it's not PR'd in shared packages, but the main core application is PR'd and merged. It's like, oh, nightmares. Sure. I like it. Mm-hmm. Project reference. Mm-hmm. And then, well, no, in most cases, at least on our team, you would forget to remove that project and Yeah, ours. Our package count is do do. Nope, not you. Not you. Number of the day is 47. That's probably going to be it. Artifacts, please. And that's the other thing. They do get turned into artifacts in our repo. Artifacts are anything that gets output by your CI. Well, in this case, it just gets put directly into the feed, into the NuGet feed on Azure DevOps. Except right, because artifacts is also the build itself, the built application um, that you can put wherever you want. I don't know why I can't find my artifacts tool. I was just there. Oh, I'm on my work computer. Library. It's not even library. I don't see artifacts anymore. So never mind. Unless our feed is actually in this organization. So many terms. Yep, it's right here. You push your artifacts to NuGet. No, not to NuGet, to our own local feed. I mean, all right. Oh man, that's a lot. I can't count this high. We got everything from our own SHA-256 stuff to crash tools. I'm gonna guess it's somewhere around 47. But yeah, the other thing is like the reason that they did it this way is because they wanted the build to be um, synchronized so that the build version is synchronized with the NuGet package versions for all of the satellite libraries, which is really weird to me. Yeah. So for me, like my thought was, how about if we just go ahead and create a NuGet package and reference that NuGet package on our feed that it gets published to, since we're already publishing it, and increment the version number every time. And then we have our package list for that build. True. Yeah, there is some magic that's going on with our YAML that I have no idea what it's about. There's like, oh, yeah, and we kind of have to control our version numbers for some reason. I don't fully understand it. Right. Oh yeah, yeah. Nougat hates that. Hmm. Version plus gets zero point 0.1. Yeah, and for some reason, well, who knows if he's trying to get in? I have the screen partially covered. Um, so you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Um, what do you mean, you people? That's the only quote that I know ever of anything. It was interesting. I actually watched the whole thing, and I'm not even into like I guess I was into what's the Charlie Sheen one? Naked Gun? No. Is it? Hot Shots. That's the one. Hot Shots Part 2. Amin says, I go by Z and Zim. Actually, he didn't say I go by Z and Zim. He was probably just saying the more correct way to say it. I was trying to say something before that, though. It didn't matter. We were. Oh, yeah, yeah. Versioning. For some reason, I think it's Windows Store or something, but there's something that doesn't allow us to use the three-part version. So if we have like a hotfix, it's not a build version. Is that what the third one is? Build. So you get major version, minor version, build version, right? I think. Well, anyway, the third part of the build. Yeah. So we can't use three. However, our application shows three parts in the title bar. So it will only ever say x dot x dot 0. Why? Why? Mm. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, you should see my commit messages. Like, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Like mine is definitely just a short blurb about enhance the blah or fix the blah or whatever. And then you can read the code to see what was affected. But in the PRs where I put short message for the title and then here are the things and why they were done. Oh, exactly. Yeah. We use a variable in Azure DevOps that says go into the repo and get all of the packages with that version number, which we already have. They, yeah, I think I mean hit it. We just need stuff to be more difficult. That's why. Obvious. I mean, what are we going to do with the rest of our time if we're not struggling with getting the right versions and everything? And No. Right. Right. Exactly. It will save when you build. Yes. You just need to save the file. Tyron is saying we have teams come to us and ask us to consume their NuGet to talk with their service, and we tell them no. We prefer to own our own. It's fun to type or read. Clients and models to their APIs. Mm. So, Tyron, I think it's just you, maybe, because my levels are all showing the same. I guess I'm talking a little quieter, but your levels are at the same as mine. So I don't know. Yeah, it must be a nougat on Tyron's end. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, but how often is it that you need to re-get, I guess? Like once you get your cache, you're fine. Well, yes, true. Absolutely true. Never mind. You're right. Yeah, that was rough for me though. It was like, what's the process for doing this? Well, we need to get you access to this and this and this, obvious. And then you need to, I think you need to clone this repo and then open this solution and then run this command line so that you can have the tools installed. And then you have to make sure to build everything so that it creates the NuGet packages. And I'm like, you build everything so it creates the NuGet packages? Isn't that in a feed? Isn't there like a NuGet config in the project that points to that feed? So I don't have to tools NuGet. No, it needs to be cached on your machine. Well, yeah, when I connect to the feed and download the packages, it's going to cache, right? No, you need to build them so that they. I was so confused. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I guess. Well, in this case, yeah, they're supposedly the changes that they're making that. Well, first of all, they're a different contractor, Sagetti, um, and a different product. And so they have functionality in their product that we are going to display UI for, run their backend, and that UI is going to call their backend on the machine. And so, gosh, I keep losing my train. Um, oh, yeah. Supposedly, the changes that they're making to their entire product, including front end and the components that they're going to give us, are going to be used by more teams throughout. the company than just our team. And the way it sounds is that is incorrect. Their UI is going away and getting absorbed into our application only. But the functionality itself, that's a different story. Put it on a CD. Great. I would say all of mine. Yeah. Oh no. Very specific, and it probably had a whole bunch of service injections. Uh, oh, it's terrible. I've heard of it. Hmm. Oh, such a beautiful UML diagram, or at least DR diagram. It's up to 5 and updated. It works with Visual Studio 2008, 10, 12, and 13. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was awesome. And you made it work. You didn't confuse any of them at all. But no, that makes sense. Mm. I have no idea what that one is. I only know what meth is. MEF. Mhm. Methane. Are you Hispanic now? Mm. Texas. One of those southern accents that isn't quite a southern accent. Hmm. I mean, it's like southwest, south, and southeast. It takes up the entire rhymes with ref. It's not this. You mean managed? I mean, it sounds a lot like components in Blazor, but it also just sounds like, yeah. Well, like for example, let's talk about these Angular web custom web elements where they're taking parts of their UI that has its own functionality and everything, and then we can plug it in. But if they wanted to, they could take their entire application and turn that into a custom web component. And that sounds like it's one of these modules essentially that we could plug into our app. Their entire application UI running in our app. Does it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Right. That's what ours does. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. So those custom web components will be just HTML on the page, and then I could style them if I wanted to completely different than whatever they had because I can target their elements. Oh hush, stomach. Yeah, exactly. They have to compile and then let us know that there's a new version available or however that's going to work. So we're still setting up what the process is going to be, and there has just been a lot of resistance on both sides for we're willing to do this and that. And we have a proof of concept where they have one specific thing that calls their backend, shows a progress bar, and fills it up based off of the process that's running in their backend. And then I put that into our app just by copying and pasting the JavaScript file. But it's like, can we just turn every component that you guys make, stuff them in one CS proj, turn that CS proj into a library or a NuGet package by saving. You don't even have to publish the NuGet package. I don't care. Just generate a NuGet package. They're like, no, it takes too much work. I don't want to have to deal with new spec. And I'm like, generate package on build. Just do that. Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, like again, since we're just starting, they gave us, or they told us that it's going to be somewhere like 7 to 12 components that they're going to create that are separate UI elements essentially that we're going to plug into specific places in our app. So, however long it takes for them to develop those and commit them and have us test it in our application in the actual UI for it. Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have a POC. We have a POC project that they are adding the code to. And so what I did is essentially when they create their Angular whatevers, web components, custom web elements, then I told them if they're going to try it in the POC, copy it to this other project, which is a CS proj class library. And then when you build that library, it creates the NuGet package that I want. So it's like inadvertently they'll be complying. Complying is a terrible word. Yeah, they gave us access to their repo. Problem is, this is all GitHub Enterprise. Ooh, I know what you mean. Yeah. Let's see if I can get the window over here. Oh, I can't even stream this screen. It's not even, well, yeah, I guess what I am doing is using the same keyboard and mouse, using mouse without borders, so maybe it can take screenshots. I don't know. Oh, hack me through my hack me. I am not. So there's your, as you said it earlier, Black Swan. So no, not everyone is a verified user or whatever it's called. I have no check marks next to me. Yeah, I don't have it. Amin has one. I think he says, wait, do you or don't you? His show's pro. Yeah, you just choose a. Just give me a thing. Show me gripes. There. This is not his. Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. But, 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 the end. So, yeah, are you talking about these? Because that's the commit. Yeah, I guess. I guess. Yeah, I don't have. He's pro. Right. Authorization versus authentication. No. Amel. Amel sounds great, though. Amina's saying it's a pain. Jeez. Yeah, Amina's saying though that are you saying that Samuel's a pain? I mean, it's gonna be a little bit. He has a bit of a delay still. Oh yes, yes, yes. I thought that like from the videos that I watched, and I don't understand very much about it at all because I don't want to deal with authentication and authorization. But it looks like it's just you set all of these. Here is the standard way to get authentication stuff from us or from this endpoint or whatever. Here's the standard format for you. That's what it seemed like to me. Here's the recipe. Just use it. Oh. I thought it was supposed to be one standard. Authentication and authorization. I've seen it on occasion. Uh-huh. I think that's the one that was doing the presentation. No, no, it was the Duende people. Never mind. Anyway, it sounds good to me. I don't know what this is nodding at me for. But yeah, we are at the. I don't like this phrase. It doesn't make sense to me. We're at the bottom of the hour. Uh, Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I really appreciate the topics you brought up because I'm passionate about what's going on with my team and angry. Awesome. Likewise. Ciao. In the future. Cool. Thanks so much for being here. And thank you all also for being here. That's going to be the end of our stream. Some great conversation there. We actually got some bugs or some things set up in GitHub so that we know what to do on Monday when I come back. So I'll be back again on Monday. This stream will be published. I don't know the words. Exported to the YouTubes sometime 24 hours after we end. And anytime you feel like it, you are free to join our Discord. Amin has been pushing and deploying. Yay, magic sauce. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to work, and I will wish you all a fantastic, wonderful weekend. And I hope. Oh, pushed, deployed. I think. No, I think it's exported. Um, I hope you all enjoy a wonderful weekend and come back whenever you feel like it. I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Mountain Standard Time, I said, because daylight savings and stuff. And yeah. And yeah, I'm kidding. All right. So I'll talk to you guys later. See you when you come back. See you when I'm back. Ciao for now. And of course, I'm doing this right as the song is ending. So it's already fading itself out. So I have to wait until the next song starts and has enough sound so that I can turn it up.